We are the keepers of the flame, the sacred order. Let the ceremony begin. And today, faithful acolytes, we take a look at this.
And what this is from Inferno Candy Company is dark chocolate PrezHells. Reaper covered chocolate pretzels. Or Reaper chocolate covered pretzels, rather. This one's on fire. And no information here. Dark chocolate, I don't like milk chocolate particularly. Dark chocolate is more what I like, so I appreciate that there's an option for this. Now usually when I get chocolate covered pretzels, I like to freeze them. I like them to be frozen. I have not done that with these, which may be a mistake. I don't know, we'll see. And okay, so here's what we have. So I got these in temperatures, as you can see, we're a lot higher. So it's a little melted together. No big. We'll just have a massive chunk here to kind of whip through. So let's take a smell of these. Ooh, I can get a little bit of heat coming off of these here. So I think what we're just going to do is, there's not really a way to separate these. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to eat this like it was an ice cream sandwich. Obviously it is just pretzel that has been melted together, but should still be good nonetheless, hopefully. But let's give it a go. Getting some of that freeness to the Reaper. No real heat to speak of yet. These unfortunately sat in my P.O. box a little bit longer than I intended. I like this dark chocolate. I almost wish, no, I do wish that the Reapers weren't quite overpowering as much as they are. The combination with the salt is just awesome. It's a bit challenging to eat it like this, but the heat is really, honestly, a bit mild. So if you're wondering what Reapers taste like without setting yourself on fire in the process, these are a pretty solid way of doing it, I think. Like I said, I'm not super familiar with the flavor of Reaper. I'm a little late into it. Not bad here. Unfortunately, I think it overpowers the chocolate a little bit. And who knows, maybe I'll get some build out of it. Reapers for me tend to be really hot and flashy. Like they blaze. And then you ride out the blaze, which for me is kind of quick. I mean, make no mistake, it's intense when it's there, but for me, it doesn't seem to linger a lot. Like this one, I'm not getting hardly any build at all. In the time I was talking, the burn I did have has kind of vanished. I'm not sure I like this combination though. I think the dark chocolate is good, I just don't know how much this works. Chili and chocolate can always be, honestly, a bit of a dicey proposition now. Most of the ones I've had before use either chili oil or extract. But of course, that's cheating. These are interesting. I like habanero with sweet stuff, which is so weird because habanero is not one I would name as my favorite peppers. But of the hots, I probably had that the most of anything, if I'm being honest. But I do think they work well with sweets. I think ghost peppers work really well with sweets. Cayenne I don't think works at all well. Probably my favorite pepper, but you get near something sweet and it's Scorpion. Scorpion peppers to me are really flowery. This one is interesting because it's almost a combination of bitter fruit and flowery a bit. So yeah, I mean, these are fun. I would say to get these once if you've never had them before. So for me, I'm going to say that this is maybe, you just watch me eat the whole thing. I would call it a legit one. It didn't really get too much above a 1 for me. I'm getting a little bit of a linger now. I mean, you could maybe say it crept over a 1 for a second there, but it didn't stay there. So, but I think most people, if they hit these, would find that really intense flair, unless they're used to either spicy food or Reapers, a little bit jarring, and would not care for it much. So definitely, I don't think, I'm not a fan of that anyway. That whole let's prank somebody by getting a bunch of chocolate covered pretzels and then mixing a bunch of these in there. I think that's asinine, honestly, and I don't encourage anyone to do that. So, but if they like chocolate covered pretzels, they like a little bit of heat, this is a good introduction for me anyway into the Reapers. And Reapers are definitely something I'm going to be trying a lot more in 2021. to be getting, you know, my fingers into. I want to explore that pepper a lot more because I really have not done it at all. I shouldn't say not at all, but I've done it very sparingly up to this point. And it's a deficiency that I meant to correct in years past, and I just haven't gotten to it. And I think part of it had to do with the scorpions. I was already starting to kind of drift from a little bit, and I think that was part of my nervousness was the flavor of the Reapers I would find objectionable. You know, going up to heat scale, you can tend to get things a lot more bitter. But I did discover a newfound love for ghost peppers, the Budalokias, in 2020. So 2021, I think, is going to be more where I start looking around at Reaper. And of course, there's things hotter than that now. But I don't know that they have. There's not a Guinness World Record holder that I know of that's been dumped out there. So it's still, as I film this anyway, right now, still the Reaper. So we'll play with that some in the upcoming 2021 year. But for now, that is going to do it for the Inferno Candy Company. Dark chocolate Reaper covered PrezHells. Like I said, they were fun. I give these a shot. See what you think. They were enjoyable. I would say these are not the kind that is really gonna give you too many feds if you're a chili head. So, but there you go.
Now go forth in peace to serve the flame.